one hand, I have PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. On the other hand, I have a bottle of Coca-Cola. Now, imagine if these two things actually collaborated. Man, that would be something, right? I mean, I'm not wrong. What can you say, right? Shut up! Okay, so in this video, I want to go over this crazy game called PlayStation All-Stars Island. Available for iOS and Android, only in Europe.
Why? 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 Why?
So yeah, I can't download this game legally, I don't think. I don't know how. But I just wanted to look up this game, see what the hell it was about. I'm a PlayStation All-Stars stan, probably the only one in the world. So I feel like it's my duty, and I have to do my due diligence and look at PlayStation All-Stars Island. So yeah, let's get to it. So PlayStation All-Stars Island is essentially just a free-to-play mobile game that only released in Europe. No North American release, as again, that's a huge L, just in my opinion. Huge L. What's pretty funny about this game is that it's developed by Zoink. And if you don't know who the fuck Zoink is, I don't blame you really. I would say their most notable work actually has been this past few years with Faye and Lost in Random, two games published by EA as part of their indie game initiative. The funny thing about this game to me is that it came out August 9th, 2013. It was also announced that same day too. This is strange because, well, I love PlayStation All-Stars. Again, I love PlayStation All-Stars. It is weird to me that this game came out after the DLC for the main PlayStation All-Stars game on PlayStation 3 was effectively over. Which is a shame because the DLC characters that were planned in the works were Dartfeld from Legend of Dragoon, Abe from Oddworld, Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden, and Tomba from the self-titled Tomba. But instead we were stuck with Zeus from God of War. Sorry, got a little sidetracked there. Back to the mobile game. PlayStation All-Stars Island is essentially made up of 4 minigames. Each is a take on an endless runner. The games are Uncharted, Drake's Pursuit, Infamous Survival, Gravity Rush, Infinite Skies, and last but not least, Little Big Planet Epic Race. Just a heads up, all the gameplay footage of PlayStation All-Stars Island you're going to see comes from YouTuber Dynamite2. The link to his channel will be in the description below, so shout out to Dynamite2 for all this gameplay footage I'm about to talk over. We're going to start with Uncharted Drake's Pursuit, the first game of the collection, and yeah, it's legit just Temple Run. I'm not even joking. There are some other mechanics, I guess, like when you're on a log, you have to tilt the phone to make sure you don't fall off. There's a section where Drake is like climbing on ledges instead of running, which is like Uncharted, I guess. So Uncharted Drake's Pursuit is not really a great first impression for this game, and I hate to tell you, I don't think it's going to get any better from here. I should also mention that in each of these 4 minigames, there's a special Coke Zero mechanic, which is the funniest thing to say out loud. Once you fill out your Coke Zero bottle/meter, you get transported into this special minigame. These minigames are essentially breaks in between the Endless Runner style of gameplay. In these minigames, a PlayStation character will come and help you, so it can either be Ratchet or Jack. You get the idea. With that out of the way, let's just continue on to the next Endless Runner style games. Next up, we have Infamous Survival, and this one's actually kind of different. Instead of collecting like orbs like you do in Uncharted or Temple Run, in this one you have to take control of Cole McGrath, the protagonist, and you just have to use your lightning powers to tap on the screen, tap on slogans for Coke Zero points, stuff like that, use your kinetic pulse. So yeah, I guess this is kind of like Infamous in a way, like your Colt McGrath shooting your lightning powers, but again, it doesn't look really fun, so let's move on to the next game. Next up, we have Gravity Rush Infinite Skies, and this one stars Kat, who's the protagonist of Gravity Rush. So this one is more like the Uncharted Endless Runner, but instead of being a Temple Run clone, I would classify this more as a Gravity Guy clone. Shout out if you remember Gravity Guy. Basically, you're using Kat's gravity powers to dodge obstacles and collect points. So yeah, just standard stuff really, nothing too exciting. And last but not least, we have Little Big Planet Epic Race. I will give Little Big Planet Epic Race a little bit of credit since it's probably the most interesting out of these 4 games, in my opinion at least. This type of mode is essentially just a watered down version of Little Big Planet karting. You're a sack boy in a cart, just trying to collect orbs and Coca-Cola Zero points. Shout out to Coke Zero. This one is time-based and you have different paths that you can take throughout the track, so it's not too bad, I guess. And what else is there to do in this game, you ask? Well, that's pretty much it. It's just those 4 types of games.
Please, no Johns.
And that is the legacy of PlayStation All-Stars Island. Definitely one of the weirdest product placements ever in video games. When this game came out, they said that there were going to be specific Coca-Cola Zero bottles with like Nathan Drake, Cole McGrath. I think Catherine grabbed the rush as well, which is pretty funny. So yeah, if you're wanting a PlayStation All-Stars reboot or sequel just like me, well, I think PlayStation All-Stars Island is the best we're going to get. And that's it for PlayStation All-Stars Island. I wish I could download this game in North America just to test it out, have some fun with it, but unfortunately that's probably never going to happen. So just let me know what you think about this crazy collaboration between 2 brands, not even Coca-Cola proper, Coke Zero and PlayStation. PlayStation All-Stars to be specific, and I love PlayStation All-Stars, but man, this was rough. This was really rough. And that does it for this video. If you liked it, give it a like, dislike, give it a dislike, comment, subscribe. It really helps out this channel. I want to do more random videos like this, talking about obscure PlayStation facts. But yeah, I'm Real Radic, and I'm signing off.